Checo, you did it again.
Yummy never changed, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy. Yummy never changed, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you? Good evening. Good evening, Panther fans. Your boy back. Huh? I'm back for a third night in a row, dog. A third freaking night in a row, man. And I ain't done complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? I should be done complaining. But we got some stuff to complain about, you know what I'm saying? The presser came out today, so you know I gotta give my opinion on that. Also, we got the game to talk about. What's these fans called? Cardinal fans, look, don't come here thinking I'm about to just, be going off, and I ain't doing none of that, okay? You know what I'm saying? You welcome to stay, though, because we gonna go into the game a little bit, we gonna go into the game a little bit, but come on now. I ain't that guy, you know what I'm saying? If you looking for somebody that, gonna really trash talk with y'all, I ain't that guy right now. I ain't that guy right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that guy. Let's get into these shout outs, man. Then we're gonna get into this game. I don't know what's going on in my YouTube studio. Hopefully everybody can see me. But I'm having issues monitoring the studio in the YouTube. This is nasty. This is real nasty, man. Oh, I think I see I see what's happening. Do I got 2 streams going? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. My bad. My bad, Bizzle. We gonna get into it, yo. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? When your boy get cranked up, we gonna get into it. I see my girl Elizabeth Lassiter. I appreciate that cash app. I appreciate that cash app. For real, for real. Yep. Oh, I see. Oh, that's nasty. Let me fix this, y'all. It looks like I got 2 different. Let me delete this one. Delete this one. And rename this one. Give me 1 second, y'all. It looks like I got 2 different streams going. Give me 1 second. My bad, because that did not look right at all. I'm glad I caught it. Give me 1 second. It's only for the folks that's watching me on YouTube. Looks like I had a little bit of a scheduling issue, and all right. And I'll fix all the descriptions and stuff in a minute. Yeah, I got multiple timelines. So I was missing a lot of folks' comments. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, anywho, those types of stuff happen. I hate that. B Diva, what's going on with you? The King, what's going on with you? I see my man CJ in the other one. What's up, CJ? Ali Bodrick, what's going on with you? Pantera Leopold, what's going on with you? Yo Nails, Joshua Mora Torres, what's going on with you? EL was 1829, my man's. Let's see. C, what's going on with you? My man's Jared Costin, what's going on with you, big dog? Brad Hope, what's going on with you? Got my moderator up in here. Edward, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? I just seen that picture you sent me. Dog 316, what's going on with you? Double JJ Jeff Jameson, what's going on with you, man? Taylor Hankney, y'all hit that like button so people on know they on the wrong stream and they come to the right stream. My girl Elizabeth Lassiter, Alger Sproul, what's going on with you? My girl Danielle Smith, what's going on with you? King Kent TV, what's going on with you, big dog? Sarah Williams, what's going on with you? Fancher Lehman, Justin, Kelly Lothar, Rockhead 81, what's up with you? Let's see. My man's MTL, what's up with you, man? AFM, what's going on with you? Jack 2 times up in here. King G704, I see you. Lil Steve 299, what's going on? What's going on? I hate that I did that. Tim Estes, what's going on with you? Let's see who else up in here. I am streaming on Facebook and Twitter tonight and Twitch. We streaming everywhere tonight. Joe Johnson, what's going on with you, big dog? NC Lanos, you can't handle the truth, or you can't handle the truth. My bad. Chase Dixon, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, LeBlue? Let's see. Deshaun Robinson, I'm jumping around. Look, I'm gonna try to get to you, man, because look, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to get everybody a shout out because I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. And when I be rewatching these lives and I be seeing, dang, I missed them. I be feeling so bad, bro. I be feeling so bad. So bad, man. So let's get into it. If you didn't join the DraftKings game, this week, last week good because it was just practice for me, so I really wouldn't have been no competition for you. But I kind of mentioned it yesterday. But shout out to my man's drunk man. He won this week's. As soon as I get this picture up here. He won this week's DraftKings. That's not it. I'm just having a hard time today. Ain't I? Hold on, give me 1 second. I got to pay respects to the mans. Bump it. We're just gonna do it like this. Shout out to my man's drunk man. He won, y'all. Look, y'all. Look, y'all see my score, dog. Y'all see my score. Not like this. Y'all, I that's what I get for being cocky, man. Y'all see that score? Pitiful, bruh. Just pitiful. But Dave from Panther Nation Podcast, he ain't did nothing either. You know what I'm saying? He ain't did nothing either. We got our behinds zipped. And what messed me up, because I was trying to get cute, trying to do something different. I said, man, I'm about to start Mike White. Man, that boy got injured early in that game, messed me all up, bro. Messed me all up, man. I ain't never doing that again. So I got caught slipping. But if you want to join the DraftKings this week, I lost the daggone DraftKings the link, but I will put the link in the description after this live. I promise. I had some issues with my live scheduling, and it started streaming 2 different ones. So the actual stream that had the link in it is gone. So I promise, after this video is done, check back. Follow me on Twitter too, because I posted there. If you want to try me and get lucky like Drunk Man did, follow me on Twitter. Check back later, and the link will be in the description. I will have 9 spots left. Hopefully, we can try to get those filled up. But shout out to him. Played a really good game, man. And I'm going to try to get some gifts one of these days. But like I said, check back later in the description. It's not out there right now because it's gone. But check back later. I will put it in the description. All right. Panther fans, how y'all feeling, man? And it's like I just saw y'all yesterday. You know what I'm saying, bro, man? Don't do it like that. It was bad, bro. That was bad, man. I ain't even crack 100, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than this. That's what I get for being cocky. Man. You know what I'm saying? I just had my week last week was just bad. You know what I'm saying? It was just bad, man. You know what I mean? But I promise. Catch me this week. You know what I'm saying? Catch me this week. I see Dave up in here from Panther Nation Podcast. What's going on with you, big dog? I appreciate you again for joining me yesterday. A lot of people really enjoyed that. They said, man, we finally got some football talk on this channel, man. So I appreciate you joining me last week. Cedric Breeden, what's going on with you? Underground West. My man's Mr. Morjorison. What's going on with you? So Panther Nation, I know y'all just saw me yesterday. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you got to see me again, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to see me again. I ain't even know I had this much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know I had this much to talk about. And guess what? It's going to be another one of them shows. You know what I mean? It is going to be another one of them shows. Matt Rhule had his presser today. And Matt, let me tell you something, man. I called you a mark yesterday. I made it official yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I could take it. I could take the mark away. You know what I'm saying? I could take the mark away. It ain't like the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm just marking you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just marking you out. It ain't like that. I'm sorry, but I could take it away. But right now you looking like a mark. And today you kept it going, big dog. You kept it going. And we gonna hop into that. But first, did y'all see Brian Burns? Did y'all see Brian Burns? Press of the day, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that. I want to go ahead and talk about Brian Burns, man. They finally got to question Brian Burns about the situation, about him getting injured, Mac Jones attacking him and putting him in the daggone sharpshooter, figure four sharpshooter in the middle of the game. You know what I'm saying? He broke it down of all what happened, you know what I mean? And he was straightforward. He felt like it was dirty, you know what I mean? And everybody agreed. But at the end of his presser, he was like, look, you know, he ready to go to the next, he on to the next game. And basically all his DN brothers, this is his words, happy hunting. He done put a hit out on that man. Man, he not playing, dog. And you know what, Mac? You deserve all of it, dog. For real, for real. You can't play dirty like that, man. Know good and well you ain't built like that. You can't play dirty like that. Know you good and well you ain't built like that. Even if you was going to tackle somebody, you don't tackle nobody like that. That didn't even look like no tackle. You look like you was throwing a fit. Throwing a hissy fit. You look like you was throwing a hissy fit. You look like your feelings was hurt. And you sit up there and try to twist that man ankle off. My man's Pantera Leopone. I appreciate that super chat. He said, I thought the Panthers were supposed to be fierce. We should just change our name to the Carolina Kitty Cats. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. Because I will say this, man. They seem kind of fierce at times, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the defense. I don't think, like, as far as the gameplay, I just don't think the gameplay coming together. But as far as dogs, man, like, this team is like some gangsters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody on this team is like thorough. You know what I mean? And I had to pick at Matt Rhule because he won't let them be like that. You really got some dogs, some real life dogs on this team, and you be like, get off the ground, stop fighting. Okay, enough. Run to the DBO sign. Ain't nobody gonna be fighting. Ain't nobody gonna be laying on the ground. Then he tried to clean it all up. Look, if you want to fight, it's on you. It is on you. But I prefer if y'all would just stop. Nah, they ain't soft, man. I think that come from leadership, right? Like that really come from the coaching. You know what I mean? Like it all comes down to the coaching, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I feel like I got to talk about this a little bit more. I feel like I got to talk about this a little bit more. Because I'm starting to see something. Man. The past few days I've been on Everybody Live. See, I don't like to watch people lives mainly because I like to have my own ideas. You know what I'm saying? When I go into my show, when I'm doing my little creative thing, I like to have my own way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. I really like it whenever I do go and watch other YouTubers, Panther Nation Podcast, C3, Shellatron, Unnecessary Bluntness, Big Cat. I like when I do get a chance to watch them and they say something that I agree with. I'm like, oh man, that's what's up. Oh, y'all go watch. Oh man, I don't even know if it's up. We did a live, me, Shellatron, Tony from C3, Chris from Charlotte Vibe. I don't know if he put the video up, but we did a live with that, and it was super dope. I haven't had a chance to really watch Shellatron videos, but when he got to talking, I was like, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. You know what I mean? I love, because you see a lot of people that you kind of disagree with. Not a people, but you hear a lot of opinions that you disagree with. So when I hear something I agree with, I be like, that's what's up. But when I step outside of my little box of trying to block out all the noise so I can form my own opinion, I start to hear opinions that I don't necessarily agree with, but it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it, but it don't bother me from time to time. But there's this one opinion, man, that's really starting to bother me. And I ain't saying I'm right and they wrong. I ain't saying they right. But I'm like, I really be like, dang, am I like, they not seeing the same stuff I'm seeing? And I really be questioning myself, dang, like, is something wrong with me? It's something, it's like for real. And it be a bunch of people that be having this same thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying it wrong, because like I said, look, y'all don't own the Panthers. Y'all do regular work. Okay? You work at Lowe's. All right? So we all are entitled to our own opinion. You hear me? But it's one opinion that's really, really getting to me, man. And I feel like Panther Nation, y'all gonna fall into this deep, dark hole. And I feel like it's my duty. It's my duty. You hear me? To pull you out. I see another moderator up in here. My mans. Moni 2K. What's up with you? What's up with you? Act right, Moni. Act right, Moni. And the opinion is, and let me tell you where I get this idea from, because I don't want nobody to think I ain't trying to throw no shots, because they ain't the only ones. I just noticed it, like, you know, I realize it was this big of a deal until now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say it's a big deal, but I didn't know so many Panther fans felt like this until now. And it started on, and I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I want y'all to hear. Y'all hit that like button one time. I know it take a long time. I get that from my mama and my daddy. Okay, I got to talk in a circle, and then I bring it back. I see Trevisia up in here. What's going on? Got another moderator. And I was on PNP podcast, man. And the idea that somehow David Tepper is the problem, right? And Matt Rhule is the problem. But somehow Scott Fitterer ain't the problem. I don't get that. Now, anytime I criticize Scott Fitterer, dog, it ain't me saying, oh, I want Scott Fitterer gone. Okay? Just I criticize a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Even Matt Rhule, I criticize a bunch of people. Don't mean that I don't think they're wrong. I see what I see, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'll be quick to say, I want him off my team. I ain't even saying that. I'm trying to figure out how folks can blame David Tepper and Matt Rhule, but when it comes to Scott Fitterer, ain't none of this his fault. I did not know that so many people believe that somehow Matt Rhule is some type of mastermind and twisting Scott Fitterer's arm, like Scott Fitterer doing whatever he want him to do, right? With all the bad stuff that's going on, y'all have heard me say, look, blow everything up, because that's what I firmly believe. Everybody is causing the problem. Everybody. It's on everybody. David Tepper, Scott Fitterer, and Matt Rhule. Everybody. How can anybody look at this situation and take Scott Fitterer out of the equation? There's no way. There ain't no way. Ain't no way you can do this. Ain't no way you can do this, dog. Ain't no way you can do this. And like I said, I was on Panther Nation podcast, and now I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the dude name that he was going off. He was like, David Tepper is terrible, and Matt Rhule is terrible. If I'm quoting wrong, I apologize. I was like, what about Scott Fitterer? I believe he was like, that's the only bright spot. What? How is Scott Fitterer the only bright spot? Who you think he the general manager? He is not Dan Morgan. He's not the assistant to nobody. He is making these calls. And I'm like, did anybody, this is what I'm talking about right here. Did anybody not watch Camp Confidential? Like, is nobody watching? Like, he has his hands in this stuff. He has his hands in this stuff. He not being coerced or tricked by Matt Rhule. He has his hands in this stuff. And you know what I find? What I find interesting is whenever stuff bad happening, whenever bad stuff is happening, it's Matt Rhule, Dave Tepper, Matt Rhule, Dave Tepper. But whenever good stuff happening, it's Scott Fitterer. Y'all putting the little beams on his eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here gassing him up. Look, when stuff going bad, I say, this on Scott Fitterer, Matt Rhule, and Dave Tepper. When stuff going good, I say, go ahead, David Tepper, Matt Rhule, Scott Fitterer. Good job. Somehow, for y'all, when it's going bad, it's Dave Tepper and Matt Rhule. When it's going good, it's Scott Fitterer. Thank you, Lord. We got him. That don't even make sense to me. And it might just be me. It might just be me. So I honestly appreciate that, my man C Dog. I did see somebody say hit the like button now. I did hear somebody say see somebody say hit that like button now. Shout out my man C Dog 1983. That was a good year. So I had to go back because I'm like, is anybody? They put video out. They do conferences. Scott Fitterer give interviews about Sam Darnold. Somehow Sam Darnold is all Matt Rhule. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold is all Matt Rhule. No, they ain't what I saw. I said, let me go back and watch these daggone Camp Confidentials, dog. And let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, we're going to be here all night. Hit that like button. Look, don't trip. Don't trip. You hear me? Don't trip. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do on this Wednesday night. You hear me? Let me pull this up real quick, man. I had to go back and look at Camp Confidential. Like, I was really, it's like, did my eyes deceive me? I know I got a reading comprehension problem. I know I got a comprehension problem sometimes. So I said, oh, I will say, I went back and watched this Camp Confidential, and it made me happy about J.C. Horn. Like, yo, that was a good pick. I will say that. Let me play this real quick.
He's out there right now. What do you guys think of Sam Darnold if we brought him in and made a move for him?
He's tough. Like, he cares about ball. You can see
Okay, now.
He's out there right now. What do you guys think of Sam Darnold if we brought him in and made a move for him?
He's tough. Like, he cares about ball. You can see it on tape. I like all that about him.
Matt
What I really like about him is the fact he's going to be so young compared to
Pat
the
Stewart.
other guys that are available, and even this draft class, he's relatively close.
Look, Samir in there.
He's already got 3 years in the league, so.
Having that 2 or 3 years, only being 23 years old,
Yeah.
and kind of looking at where he fits in this draft class if we're making this move. You know, we have to weigh what we're giving up for what we're getting back. We're going to have a year. We can pick up the option if we needed to. I mean, Samir, does that make sense to you?
Yes, he's still under his rookie contract.
What is it that we need to do to help him get to that next level?
Just play within the scheme. Take what's given to you. Don't try and make everything.
And who is you?
Just live to see the next down, and it'll come.
I mean, that's the thing with Christian in the backfield.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
this
have Rhule
is his
working
idea
back there.
too.
You have Robbie and DJ outside. Robbie getting vertical. They look very comfortable.
Is Matt Rhule in the back like with a
I
gun
think there is a connection.
to his head? He's like, don't get me on film.
He's out there.
Don't get me on film. Is Matt Rhule behind him or something? Talking up like he not even at the round table. He not even with the Kings at the round table. Help me understand. This ain't me. Look, I can play the man. But my eyes tell me he wanted Sam Darnold. And he was like, man, we could do this. What can we do? And then with C-Mac behind them, like real, for real. Joe Clarity, what's going on with you? Said Tepper is the mastermind behind the scenes. Rhule is the fall guy to shield Tepper. Scott will show his true colors. Give it time. Now I'm gonna say this. If y'all remember when it came to, did I miss another super chat? No, I didn't. My bad. If y'all remember, we was calling Ron Rivera a liar too now. You know why? Because Ron Rivera was saying one thing in the news to the media, and then they go and do something else. When Ron Rivera was doing that, nobody was thinking Ron Rivera was some type of evil genius who was controlling Marty Herney. Nobody was thinking that. It was all Marty behind the scenes or Ron Rivera a liar. Somehow, every move we make, Rhule is a liar, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's a liar. Because I do believe he has a lot of control. But I don't think that should take anything away from what Scott Fitterer has put into this team. I just showed you a video. He talking about Sam Darnold. Matt Rhule ain't even in there. Was Matt Rhule behind his head, like behind the cameraman holding a gun? Like, yeah. Say, now you say this. Now you, hey, Samir, now you say this. Is it just me? I don't know, bro. Look, Panther fans, help me understand. MTL said they're going to cancel Camp Confidential because of Pat. They're going to have to. They're going to have to, but that's what I appreciated about Camp Confidential. I love that. Be transparent. Be transparent because it helped me understand. You know what I mean? I ain't going to beat you up because he truly believed in Sam Darnold. It didn't work out like that. It didn't work out like that. He truly believed in Sam Darnold. Look, I got more. Like, that ain't just one. Go back and watch the Camp Confidentials. You know what I mean? Don't take my word for it. Go back and watch the Camp Confidential. I got some more. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. This at the draft. This another one. You know what I'm saying? We got all night. Y'all know I do these 2-hour lives now. Y'all know I do y'all know I'm 2 live crew now. I got another one. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Let's pull this up. This at the draft night. Now pay attention. Pay attention. For all the people who believe Scott Fitterer, his hands is tied. He can't do nothing, man. He just poor little Scott. Look at it. That's what people think. Just because you got a little Gerber face. Oh, poor little Scott. Help him. He's just a baby. He just got the Gerber face. He just help him. Free Scott. Free Scott. Y'all feelings gonna be hurt. Y'all feelings gonna be hurt. This draft, this second day of the draft. Listen.
Guys, to stand out for you. Starting left to right here.
The Washington kid and the TCU safety.
Oh, Terrace Marshall. That's gonna come up tomorrow.
Oh.
We're gonna need a receiver.
Oh.
We're gonna need a tackle.
Uh-huh.
Need a running back.
Uh-huh.
In that third round, who are your conviction guys? They come in, get on the field for us, year one, have a role.
Chuba, I mean, I agree with Jeff there. I think the guy makes the difference, you know, and he comes in and spelled Christian and, you know, allows you to be multiple and do different things, you know. Got a high ceiling.
Tommy Tremble, we know there's
Oh.
a lot of conviction from our coaching staff and how to use him. Be nice, I think we can go back and get him. All right, guys, good job today. Oh yeah, congrats.
Good job, guys. Good job. What y'all? He just said Terrace Marshall. We need a wide receiver, and we got Terrace Marshall. Matt Rhule not even in the room. I ain't making this up, y'all. Sometimes I be making stuff up, but this, I'm like, why so many fans believe that Scott Fitterer hands is clean? Why so many fans believe that Scott Fitterer hands clean, man? You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't got nothing against the guy. I don't want him gone. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave said yesterday. Dave said he wanted to give him a chance for other reasons. Me, I want to give him a chance. It's only his first year. You know what I'm saying? And the situation he in right now, it's an ugly situation. When I say blow it up, I say let's blow it up and you can hire Scott Fitterer back. But don't y'all sit up here and act like, oh, Scott Fitterer, we'll be in a much better place if Matt Rhule didn't hold him hostage. That ain't what's going on. I promise you that. David Screws, what's going on with you, man? I appreciate that super chat, my guy. He said, we need Cam. We need to stop signing them QBs. I guess that's what you mean. It's sad. I feel like we are playing to lose. This defense deserves better. Play calling needs to be better too. Makes me angry. It's still early. Somebody had it. Look, let me tell y'all something, y'all. I just be saying stuff, man. I ain't trying to sound like no prophet. Okay? But when things come to pass, hey, sometimes you just got to say, you know what, Pat? You was right. I told y'all. This junk was ugly. This junk was ugly, man. And fans were saying, Pat, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Man, please. I appreciate that super chat, David Screws. I got one more for you. I got one more for you. That look, the reason why I had to get something because I'm like, y'all need to see this. Y'all know that little meme where that dude, you know what? Let me. I got that. Look, this is what I'm doing right here to y'all. This is what I'm doing right here to y'all. For real. Hold on. It ain't gonna take but a second. Give me one second. This is what I'm doing for y'all right here. This is what I'm doing. Hey, hang in there with your boy. Hit that like button, man. Hang in there with your boy. Hit that like button. This is what I'm doing for y'all right here, man. This is what I'm trying to do, man. Open y'all freaking eyes, man. That's what I'm doing for y'all right now. Open y'all freaking eyes. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. I want you, and I want you to open your eyes to what I see. Okay. You ain't gotta. I ain't trying to say you wrong. Okay, because that ain't what I'm in the business of doing. I ain't trying to prove nobody wrong. I ain't in the business of that. Okay. I just want you to see where I'm coming from. Let's play this last one, bro. Let's play this last one. And this one right here is him talking about Sam Darnold. Listen what he's saying now. Now, mind you, this dude look like, you know, I'll let y'all be the judge. Shout out to Carolina Blitz. I got this from her channel. Let me give her. She was the only one that really had this. This video. I couldn't find this nowhere, but I know he did an interview. So shout out to her, man. She always on it. Man. These journalists, man, they been on it, man. These Panther journalists, man. I be talking junk about them. I don't really say nothing bad about Carolina Blitz. She be on it. But like David Newton, Slow Talking Joe, they been on it, man. They been on it. But this came from Carolina Blitz channel, and I appreciate her for recording this. I didn't get the whole interview. I did not get the whole interview. I didn't get the whole interview, but I just want y'all to hear this. Little quick something, okay?
So I'll get you guys all recording access. To start us off, let's go to David Newton for the first question.
Hey, Scott, good to talk to you today. Easy question. Why Sam Darnold? Why now? And what about Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, Sam is a guy that, going back to when he was coming out of USC, he's a guy that I really liked. Liked the competitor, liked the toughness.
Okay, now, you heard what he said. He was a guy that he really liked. That he really liked. Now, what you want to call him? You want to call him a liar because he ain't really meant that? He only saying that because Matt Rhule and Dave Tepper got a gun to his head?
Didn't move in the pocket. He can make big plays, down the field with his arm. So, all those things really stood out about him. And I just think in this offense with Joe Brady, with Matt Rhule, the weapons that we have around him, that he can take that next step with us. And so just kind of looking overall where we were at with the draft, the position we're in, I was really excited to add someone of Sam's caliber to our team.
Let's go to Steve Reed for the next question.
Look,
hey, Scott, hello from the beach.
That's all I got of that. That was a pretty long interview. It's probably like 14 minutes, but go to Carolina Blitz. You can go there. You know what I'm saying? This stuff on the internet. We don't have to speculate. We don't have to be like, oh, did he did this and did Matt Rhule doing all this. All the bad stuff happened. Matt Rhule did it. all the bad stuff happened. David Tepper did it. And this is one of the main reasons I feel like, come on, man, look, let's just make it make sense to me. Just make it make sense to me. Okay? And I don't want people, I don't see how you can put this on just two people. How can you put this on just two people? Now, if we were being consistent and going through the season, and this was I guess just this was a learning experience for Scott Fitterer. He ain't really have no control. I'm pretty sure they would have came out and said that. But if he ain't had no control and everything good that happened, the Stephon Gilmore signing, C.J. Henderson, because all that trading didn't happen last year. Let's look at the common denominator now. Let's look at the common denominator. All that trading did not happen last year. This year it happened in the draft. All that trading in the draft did not happen last year. This year it happened. When we did all that trading, nobody said, good job, Matt Rhule, with all that trading you doing. Good job with all that trading you doing. They wasn't saying that. They wasn't saying that. They were saying, Scott Fitterer, you the best. Laser beam eyes. Laser beam eyes. Man, come on now. Well, you know, I'm just here. I'm just the messenger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the messenger. My man King David up in here. Shelly Long up in here. My man's Panther Buzz FSU 23 up in here. Carolina Jeff, what's going on with you? My man say this. See, that's what I'm saying. I even showed it to him. Look, Carolina Jeff. Look, I'm trying to help you now. I'm trying to help you. He said, Pat, he has to say that since they picked him up. He didn't really want Donald. He settled for Donald. How you gonna tell that man how you feel, Jeff? I just showed you clip after clip, man. Hey, you still don't see it. And look, it don't matter. It don't matter what I do. I know y'all don't like for me to bring up Twilight as an example, as an analogy. Y'all know y'all don't like for me to use Twilight as an analogy. I promise you, I ain't just watch it, but it's just on my mind. Y'all remember the last Twilight, the last fight scene? Yes, I'm saying it again. Y'all remember the last fight scene on Twilight? When she was trying to show the man the future, she touched his hand and showed him the future. And as soon as she showed him the future, she just pulled her hand back and said, it don't matter what I show you. It don't matter what I show you here today. You still won't believe. That's what's happening here. It don't matter what I show them today. And it just kind of hurts, yo. Let's get into it. I was just wondering, man. I was just wondering. All right, so the bulk of this show today, is going to be about this Matt Rhule interview, which was hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying? Matt Rhule, I'm past being upset. You just funny to me now. All of this is funny to me. Let's see. Jay Cook, I appreciate that, dog. I'm trying to get in the comments real quick. Underground West said, exactly, Pat. Ron was lying too. That's what we were saying about Ron. Ron was lying. You know what I'm saying? But we did the exact opposite. I think in some cases Ron was lying, but I think Ron was put out there to say something. I think he was put out there on the island at times, and the powers that be just change their mind and do whatever they want to. And I think that's what happens with Matt Rhule. The powers that be, I don't know. I don't think it happened as much with Matt Rhule, though. You know what I'm saying? I think Matt Rhule, he be lying on purpose and sweating and drinking water on purpose. But not as much. But I'm pretty sure it does happen to him. I'm pretty sure it does happen to him. Jack 2 times said, Pat, I've been laughing since we lost to the Eagles. Yeah, man. I'm good. I think my frustration, I get frustrated when we continue to make the same moves that's going to continue to put us in a hole. Okay, I'm good with the season now. I don't care what happened with this season. To be honest with you, I don't care what happened with this season. But it's whenever they do weird stuff, man. I ain't gonna say stupid because, I would hate for somebody to say I did something stupid at my job, even though I know it's stupid. I don't want to say. I'm just saying weird stuff. When they do weird stuff, and I'm like, what? That would kind of frustrate me. But then I calm down. So let's get into this press conference, man. Matt Rhule came up to the podium. He really had his, he was really about that life. He be trying to act like he tried to put on this facade, his face. You know what I'm saying? He tried to put on this, oh, I'm hard. You got to be scared of me. You know what I mean? And I'm going to just fight you back with love. Now I realize he really just soft. You're not soft, Matt. I promise you. I ain't saying that. Now I realize he not hard and he about to lie. He going to have to lie. He even said in this press conference today, I thought I've been kind of straightforward with you guys. I know I haven't been misleading. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And you were stuttering when you said that. So you have been lying. You have been lying, my guy. Okay? It's hard for you to be transparent. You know it. One of the first things he talked about was, of course, Sam Darnold, y'all. I thought I was cool with it, but after I listened to him talk about this junk, it made it even worse. Sam Darnold, it's officially going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. They asked him about, was it the same injury? Was it aggravated in the game? He talked, I don't know. I don't want to be no doctor. But I think, I think he probably was out there because they said, well, we asked you, was his performance affected by the injury? Oh, I think what I had said, now, don't be putting words in my mouth. What I think I had said, that I didn't see him wincing. I ain't see him hurt. I ain't see him crying. But it's possible that it could have affected his game now. Matt, you dead wrong for this. You dead wrong. They even tried to say he injured another part of, it ain't even the same injury. He tried to sneak that in. I saw it. I saw you, Matt, and I heard you. You tried it. It wasn't even on the same side. The shoulder ain't but so big, bruh. It's only one shoulder. How big is the freaking scapula, dog? How big the freaking scapula? I didn't even know your shoulder had a scalpel. I didn't even know your shoulder had a scalp. It wasn't even the same injury. It wasn't even the same. It's still an incomplete fracture, which tells me, y'all was really digging. Y'all was digging for something. Do it hurt when you do like this? Or do you hurt when it do like that? He was like, no, I'm good. They probably punched that man in the shoulder. What about now? It kind of hurt. Yeah, it hurt. You got to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. But I can throw. No, you can't. That man threw for 4 quarters. Now you want me to believe he can't play for 4 to 6 weeks? What kind of injury is that? What happened to him? They kept trying to show that little funky little play that he got hit on. This the play he got hurt on right here. Look, you see how you can see the helmet hit him right in the scapula. He got hit right in the scapula. Man, you ain't hit the scapula. They trying to put, that's that's why he been playing so bad. This is an injury he had. He had it since preseason. That's why we ain't played him. They really try to say that's why he hasn't been playing well. because of this injury. The injury we just first heard about. We just heard about this injury now. Now they're trying to say he been had it. That's why he been throwing all the interceptions. 11 interceptions. Take them away. They don't count. They don't count. He got a doctor slip. Them is excused. Them is excused interceptions. He got a doctor note from Kevin King. He say, them interceptions don't count because he been injured. Y'all wrong for this, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like this, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Oh, it's been a long time since I seen something like this. The coddling and the babying of Sam Darnold. And this ain't me trying to attack Sam Darnold, because a lot of my frustration ain't even with Sam Darnold. I know who Sam Darnold is. It's this front office. It's this coaching staff. It's what they put out to us about Sam Darnold and try to sell us Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold know who he is. Okay? Y'all know y'all messed up. Y'all got to pay. Y'all got to pay. What, y'all gonna make this man end his career so y'all don't look stupid? Y'all they beating this dude up in the back. Sam Darnold came out today. They got a picture of him. This man's arm ain't even wrapped up or nothing. He walking around. He walking around chilling. Ain't got no ice on it. It ain't wrapped up. He just walking around chilling, dapping people up all hard. What's up, dog? I thought your arm was hurt. Oh, it is. Soon as they asked, I thought your arm was hurt. He look over at Matt Rhule. Matt Rhule give him the eye. Don't freaking play. Don't play with me. It is hurt. It hurt. Come on, man. Y'all, who y'all think y'all fooling? 4 to 6 weeks? 4 to 6 weeks, and what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen after the season? Because he ain't coming back. He might not come back this season. It depends on how PJ play. We'll get into that. He might not come back this season. This man might not come back this season. What y'all gonna make this man end his career? Y'all gonna let him go and say he's just wrestling with some injury? Look, Graham Gano already exposing. He already exposed the training staff. So we know how y'all like to use injuries as a reason to get rid of players. Poor little Sam Darnold. Y'all done hurt this man little feeling. You done build him up just to knock him down. Y'all did the same thing to Teddy too. Y'all did the same thing to Teddy too. Tell him, Terry J. Slim and JL. Man, shoot. Fire flame. Fire flame. That's some Southern Mafia stuff. Who y'all think y'all fool? All of a sudden this man injured for 4 to 6 weeks as he just played 4 quarters and look healthy. He looked healthy. Did he look good? No, he looked like Sam Darnold, but he looked like a healthy Sam Darnold. And he was playing safe. He was playing safe. Yeah, King Recent, I do believe that. Brad Holt say practice squad Darnold. Let's see. So that's a mess, man. That's a mess. And you actually got out here and told us that with a straight freaking face, y'all. You actually got up here and want us to believe that this injury was in a different place. One, because you didn't want to look dumb. You didn't want to look dumb because you know either way, this would have made y'all look bad. Either way, it would have made y'all look bad because you had no business putting Sam Darnold out there. Real quick, PJ, he was asked by Joe Person, was he surprised that he didn't get to start? PJ said, no, I wasn't surprised. That's a doggone shame. Y'all almost gonna make me cuss. You gonna make me cuss on my channel, man? In front of the churn. In front of the churn, you gonna make me cuss, man? PJ Walker said, I wasn't surprised. Yeah, he said, oh, yeah, he was fighting back. I saw him fighting back. PJ, stop doing that, bro. I like when you start talking about yourself and gassing yourself up. You ain't got to gas nobody else up, dog. You know what I'm saying? You need all the gas. You hear me? You look, you need to be lifting your own self up. You let them defend Sam Darnold. He said, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised. Man, Mona, you wrong for this. I'm going to put it up here. Because, bruh, if you watch that daggone stream on YouTube, man, they was calling Matt Rhule all types of names, man. I seen one name, man. It was mean as heck. It was mean. But I was laughing like a mug, dog. I wish I could remember the dude's name and what he said. I know what he said. I don't want to repeat it, man. But that junk was funny because I be laughing at the corniest stuff. But that junk was funny. So, with the injury to Sam Darnold, y'all know we talked about it yesterday. We signed Matt Barkley. Okay, I'm getting upset. I feel myself boiling. Let me calm down. Let me read some of y'all comments. Jay Cook said, what was the name, Pat? It was like somebody said he had like a hog head, man. Like that was I don't know what he meant by that, but when they said like it was mean. But it was like hog head or something like that. Like you like and then you looked at and then I looked at it and that's mean. I shouldn't even did that, dog. That's mean, bro. Cause I don't like bullies, man. But I laughed at it real quick. Y'all don't be look. I don't like calling people names. I know y'all heard me call Scott Fitterer and say he got a Gerber face, but I don't even. I feel bad for even saying that. And I know I said Scott. I know. I said Sam Darnold looked like Scott Fitterer's son. I said, but I don't mean it. I feel bad for it because I don't like bullies, dog. Cause people be picking at me saying I look like what you call it, J.C. Horn and junk. I don't like that junk, man. Man, look, no, we ain't gonna do that. Look, let me move on, bro. But you know what? I'm glad y'all do that because it took my mind. It took my mind off. But y'all know we lost Sam Darnold for the next 4 to 6 weeks, and we made a dumb move, y'all. And let me tell you, like I said, Matt Rhule. I don't have to take these comments down, dog. Y'all, okay, look. Real quick. Look. Sorry. So, I appreciate that because it calmed me down. But anyways, Matt Rhule was asked about Barkley. Y'all, if this didn't get you heated, you know what I'm saying? If this didn't piss you off, I don't know what else this man could do to piss you off. Don't y'all know that he actually came out and said Matt Barkley was somebody who was looking at this summer. We've been watching him. Y'all was watching Matt Barkley, man. Y'all was scouting Matt Barkley, man. For real. For real. You said a lot of stuff in here, man. Matter of fact, let me write this down because I just remembered another lie you had said. Y'all was looking at Matt Barkley. And then when you was asked by Joe person about the possibility of Cam, oh my gosh, yo, look, and the reason I'm upset when I get to this, I ain't upset that they won't bring in Cam Newton. I ain't upset about this. But it's just the manner y'all going at it when it come to Cam Newton. This you just be real. You told them that y'all been watching Matt Barkley and you felt like he'll fit the system and a veteran quarterback this and a veteran quarterback he can come in easily and learn a freaking play. You sound like a mark. Then when you was asked about Cam Newton, you used the same excuse. I know who told you to say this. Whoever the PR guy is, the dude with the Jerry curl. He wrote that down for you to say. Somebody wrote this down for you to say because you say it every time. Y'all know what to say for Cam Newton questions. Somebody wrote this down and say, anytime they ask you about Cam Newton, this is what you're supposed to say. When they asked about Cam Newton, I don't want to get into hypotheticals. You done said that before. I don't want to get into hypotheticals. All you had to say was, yeah, we took a look at everybody, but we felt like Matt Barkley was the best to go with. We had a conversation. We talked about all the possibilities, but we felt like Matt Barkley was the best to go with. You gonna sit up here and say, oh, we don't want to talk about no hypotheticals. Like Cam Newton, a make-believe person, bro. Like Cam Newton don't exist. Like Cam Newton ain't wait to play on somebody's field. Like he just, I don't want to talk about make-believe stuff now. Like what we could have done. I don't want to get into that. I don't know. I ain't want to get into that. All you had to say, and I know that's a Cam Newton talking point they gave y'all, because you done said that before. All you had to say was, hey, we talked about all the possibilities. We felt like Matt Barkley was the best to go with. That's all you had to say. But I'm gonna say it, man, because look, man, I know you a brother, I know you a believer, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk down to you because I know you a good person, but when it comes to football, you seeming like you kind of snakish. You looking kind of snakish. Like a snake. You gotta watch out for that, man. You gotta watch out for that, bruh. You gonna sit up here and say, we explored all options, but how you explore all options but Cam Newton hypothetical? Well, I don't want to get into no hypothetical. I don't want to get into all of that, man. We explored all options, but I don't want to talk about Cam Newton. Matt? I'm gonna be honest. Let me go ahead and say this now. About the Cam Newton situation, because I know there's a lot of fans that still want to bring Cam. Y'all know, if you really love Cam like that, you don't want him to come back here. If you love Cam like that, you ain't want him to come back here, dog. Okay? You ain't want him to come back. I don't want him to come back. I don't care if they say, Cam can come back and, we'll get into the playoffs. No, I wouldn't even want Cam to come back here, bro. Cam took us to a whole Super Bowl and they kicked dirt on his name, spit on him. Like, nah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Cam, be happy. Keep doing your YouTube. I'm good. I don't want Cam Newton to come back. Not because I don't like Cam, but I just don't want him to come back to the situation. Travisi said they know Cam will probably not answer the phone. Probably. If Tepper that guy. If Tepper, that guy, Cam Newton, invited you to his opening of his cigar shop, you mark. He invited you to the opening of his cigar shop. And you showed up, smoked this man's cigar, and you gonna do him like this? Tepper, if you was that guy, man, you could reach out to that man, have a conversation with him, go on his YouTube channel. I know I done said that before. But still, that's why just give that man an apology. That's all I want. I don't want Cam to come back here. I want to give him an apology. You hear me? I want to give him an apology. Blizzard's Wolfgang, what's going on with you? Michael Samuels, what's going on with you? My man Trill One, I gave you a shout out, dog. Shout out to you. Hugo next up. What's going on? Andre Presley. Let's see. Mr. Anakin Guy, what's going on? What you just said? Cam is probably laughing at what's happening. For real. I know I would. I got $1 million. And people still talking about me. People still comparing me to this quarterback. And I ain't playing. Nobody don't want to. Man, I'll be chilling like a mug, man. You hear me? I'll be in Cancun somewhere. Where the rich folk go? I'll be in the Maldives. They'll have to call me. I'll be like, look, I'm in the Maldives. You hear me? Maurice Crosby is going on. I just seen somebody say I was lying. What I'm lying about? What am I lying about? Let's see. I just ran through all of my subjects just now. So, this is another, and I just wrote this down. This was another lie that y'all probably didn't catch. This was another lie that y'all probably didn't catch. One thing he talked about, one thing Matt Rhule said. One thing Matt Rhule said, y'all hit that like button one time for your boy, them Miss Freak, is that this team, he knows that the fans want a team that wins now. He want a team that wins now. He don't want a team that win 2 years from now, and I'd like to hear that, okay? And so when all the fans be like, this is a rebuild, this is a recharge, this is a rebuild, this is a retool. No, your coach say they trying to win now. They want to be good now. That sometimes you just got to take their word for it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they lying, but I'm going to take that what you say. I'm going to take that what you say. And I'm going to take your word for it. Because you know what? These moves made it look like y'all want to win now. Now, y'all remember in the draft, they did all them trade away picks and all that good stuff. J.C. Horn went down. They picked up C.J. Henderson and Stephon Gilmore. These is win now moves. So I believe you. I believe you. You know what I'm saying? These is win now moves. You traded away our second and a fourth for Sam Darnold. And I let y'all hear it. I let y'all hear it. You hear me? I let y'all hear. He wanted Sam Darnold. He was even thinking about, okay, we give this up for him. Think about what we got to give up for him. I see my man Woodrow Jones up in here. Ja Rhule. They want to win now. But one lie that he said, and I caught you. I caught you. I should have recorded it. But y'all can go back and watch the presser. He said, we don't want to give up our future. We don't want to give up our future for it. I said, did you hear what I said? Somebody lying. I say, sorry. Somebody lying, sir. Somebody lying, ma'am. Y'all say y'all don't want to give up y'all future. The Panther fans was under the impression that y'all was willing to give up y'all future. Everybody was under the impression that y'all was trying to give up y'all future for Deshaun. All the news reporters, all the journalists, all the rumors was y'all was willing to give up everything. Y'all was willing to give up the ones for Matt Stafford. Y'all was willing to give up your future. That's what happened. You even want to talk with Deshaun Watson on the phone. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. And if you think the trade we would have had to make for Deshaun Watson is not giving up our future, you sadly mistaken. You sadly mistaken. I might have to keep this picture. I'm trying to help you see. Somebody lying. My man James E. I appreciate that super chat. He said, I don't want to do conspiracy, but I think Matt Rhule wanted Cam gone, not Tepper. Okay. Rhule ain't want a battle for the locker room. That's why no leaders this year. I agree with that. You get the fire flame. I don't just fire flame people who agree with me, but I'm do this because I partially agree with that. That's how Matt Rhule coming off. No, man, you got to let it sizzle. Let that comment sizzle. And I appreciate that super chat. You know what I'm saying? That's how Matt Rhule coming off, man. even when even when he was asked about Sam Darnold being the leader, he even told everybody straight up, he don't need to be no leader. I don't want him to worry about being no leader. Just come here on time and lead people. He don't want to give nobody that leadership role. I'm surprised we got captains, man. I'm surprised we got captains, man. Let that comment sizzle. Fire flame. Now they're in a situation. All these moves they've been making, they've been gambling away their future. They don't even see it. They don't even see it. They already gambled away their future with Sam Darnold. People say, "Oh no, we didn't." Y'all ain't got no look. If we play any worse, you know how good that second round pick is now. If we don't win no more games, the Jets look like geniuses. I don't even know who the Jets GM or owner is. They look like geniuses. Y'all was giving Scott Fitterer the eyes. Now, when we made that move, y'all was giving Scott Fitterer the little laser eyes. Now that the move look crazy, look what Matt Rhule did. He went up there and he went up to New York. Cause he's a northerner. He went up to New York and bought Sam back here and traded away our 2nd and 4th round pick. How dare he? Scott Fitterer had no, it wasn't Scott. He's just a baby. This is his 3rd year. We gambling away our future. The Jets look like geniuses. They look like, hello. Yeah, we want Sam Darnold. Y'all want who? We want Sam Darnold. We've been looking at him. We believe that Matt Rhule can save his life. We believe that Joe Brady can save his life, and all he needs is us. Well, I tell you one thing. He mean a lot to us. What you willing to give up? We'll give up a second. They probably offered him a first. They probably said, no, don't do that. Look, I ain't want y'all to hurt y'all. He ain't worth that much. We'll get you a first. No, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Just give us a 2nd and a 4th. These dudes is pitiful. You know what? These teams got to save us for ourselves. Like I said, from ourselves. Y'all remember Matt Rhule had to save us. Not Matt Rhule. I'm sorry. Matt Stafford had to save us from ourselves. So don't be surprised. This is how I speculate. Y'all be speculating about stuff that's right in front of y'all. This is how I speculate. Don't be surprised if the Jets had to talk us down. Like, look, y'all don't want to give us no first. Just give us a 2nd and a 4th. You sure you don't want the first? You sure now, cuz he mean a lot to us. We've been watching him. He mean a lot. And Teddy Bridgewater, he about to be gone. Yeah, just give us a 2nd and a 4th, man. Y'all, oh my gosh. Okie dokie. Suckers. We was gonna give y'all first. That 2nd is gonna be so high, and we gonna be in the draft looking crazy. Son. Was it the 2nd and the 4th or 2nd and 5th? I can't even remember now. They sold us a lemon, man. They sold us a lemon. It was 1829 said they knew the timing belt was bad. Man, that man got here, that timing belt, that man was on 200,000 miles. Got here, that timing belt popped. Man. Why you do us like that? I say, why you do us like that? Now we looking crazy. Warranted and expired. Man, that's how we look at Treviso for real, man. That's how they look at us. That's how we looking. I ain't gonna say they dumb, but that's how we looking, man. So that pick is gonna look so bad. So Matt, I caught you in that lie. You are a liar, sir. You are a liar. Okay? We know that that's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Y'all are gambling. Y'all are gambling. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really paying off. It's looking good. You making some good stuff. You making some good moves, but this gambling ain't gonna win you now. You know what I'm saying? That's why Panther fans think. That's why, you know, the super duper positive Panther fans. That's why they say it's gonna take us 2 to 3 years. So super duper positive Panther fan, your coach said they trying to win now. How that make you feel? How that make you feel? That's why people believe it's taking us 2 to 3 years, because these moves y'all making that y'all think are win now moves actually look like moves that's setting us back and we rebuilding. Okay? Actually, you even came out here and said it's brick by brick. Okay? I-85, it's just we under construction. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. JD54, what's going on with you? I mean, all the signs was there, man. You know what I'm saying? All the signs were there when it came to Sam Darnold. But why do we do this ourselves, man? But I will say this about the Sam Darnold signing. It was even some New York Jets fans that was believing the same thing. But I should have known that them type of fans, the ones that was saying, oh, he just needed help, they were super Jets fans who just got a heart for them type of QBs. He just needed a little bit more. I'm so happy for him. All he needed is an offensive line. They must ain't seen an offensive line. Y'all ain't know that man was getting thrown out the frying pan into the fire. Adam Gase is ruining his life. They say the grass green on the other side. You hear me? The grass ain't green on the other side. That man that came over here into an abusive relationship, oh, Adam Gase was treating him so bad. And Sam Darnold, I ain't got to take this. Came over to Matt Rhule, and Matt Rhule is beating on him. Domestic violence. He didn't know he was coming into an abusive relationship. Like all y'all stuck in this abusive relationship with the Panthers. They beating the mess out of y'all. The Panthers beating the mess out of you, the Panther fans. And you got the super duper fan. They mean well. Don't be so hard on. Don't lock them up, officer. Don't lock her up. She ain't meant to hit me. I promise you. She just get like this when she drunk. And losing. They gonna be all right. I promise you. 15 years ago, it was perfect. Beating the mess out of y'all. Don't do us like this. Don't. Let's get into this game a little bit. Matt Rhule's, go back and watch Matt Rhule's press conference. It was funny. You won't get much out of it, but a bunch of lies. Again, shout out to Joe Persons, asked some hardball questions. Shout out to I think his name Jonathan Alexander. Man, I didn't never know who the brother name was because he asked some real good questions. I ain't never knew his name. I just know it was another brother in the room, and it didn't sound like Chris Jenkins. So shout out to him, asked some real good questions. Shout out to girl from the lady from Carolina Blitz, or Quick Blitz or something like that. I don't really know her name. I hate that, man. I got a bad memory. But I think it's Keep Blitzing on Twitter. I know that for sure. And I think her channel is Carolina Blitz, man. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? Them journalists, they were firing them questions off. Them journalists was firing them questions off, man. They was not playing with him, and he could not handle it. All right, y'all. Let's get into this game. Arizona Cardinal fans, I did that for an hour and 15 minutes. Look, your boy feeling good. Appreciate that, PMP. I knew I was going to mess her name up. I know that's her name. I just didn't know her real name. This her name. You know what I'm saying? She asked the real. Oh man, I wish I could have that question, boy. Oh, matter of fact, I could play that because people have been playing that. People have been playing that clip all day. Man, she asked that question, and Matt, he was. He was stuttering like a mug, man. Hold on. Let me find this thing real quick. Because I need y'all to hear Matt Rhule stutter like a mug. Let's see. Let me make sure that's it. No, that's not it. Here it is. Oh, give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second, then we're going to get into this game. I promise. Arizona Cardinal fans, hit that like button one time. Them is free. That's how we do here. You know what I'm saying? That's how your boy do here. Sorry, folks. Sorry, give me 1 second. Y'all probably ain't even listening to me anyway. Y'all. Boom. Come on, thing. These people waiting on me. Okay.
Darnold's injury, given the fact that he struggled.
Hold on, let me run it back. Listen to the question.
The timing of Darnold's injury, given the fact that he struggled and that there were questions about whether he should be the starter going forward. What do you say about those who have questions about that, the timing of this decision?
Let it loose.
I don't even know. I'm sorry, say that one more time. What do you mean in terms of question if he's actually injured?
Hold on now. Pay attention. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Churn. Pay attention. You listening to a liar at work. Pay attention. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Pay attention now. Pay attention. This sounds like your mama just asked you a question. This sounds like your mama just asked you a question, boy.
The timing of Darnold's injury, given the fact that he struggled and that there were questions about whether he should be the starter going forward. What do you say about those who have questions about that, the timing of this decision or the injury?
I don't even know. I'm sorry, say that one more time. What do you mean in terms of question if he's actually injured?
There have been questions about the timing of this injury.
I would be disrespectful to me to even answer that. That kid's hurt. He's banged up. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we would lie to you guys and say someone broke something if they did.
Yes, you would.
I hope I've stood up here every week and answered every question. I think I've never misled anyone. So if people question that, then there's nothing I can do for that. So I would never do that to a player. Thanks, guys.
Y'all, let me tell y'all can see this video, man. Oh, I ain't got time to put it up here though. Whew. Boy, Matt say. Oh, what you say? What was the? I can't. What? Okay, what you trying to say? Let me be honest. No. If you think I would do something like that, how dare you? That's the first thing a liar say. If you think I would do something like that, run that back. Let me run it back.
Question the timing of Darnold's injury, given the fact that he struggled.
And I love that question, dog.
That there were questions about whether he should be the starter going forward.
Now watch how you stutter.
What do you say about those who have questions about that, the timing of this decision or the injury?
I don't even know. I'm sorry, say that one more time. What do you mean in terms of question if he's actually injured?
He said, I don't know what that, say it one more time in terms of, what is it? That double, but you know, look, y'all, look, I ain't come on here to preach. I know a lot of folks ain't come on here to, you know, like, a double-minded man. That's what this is right here. I know, because I be feeling a little double-minded. You know what I'm saying? This man was discombobulated.
I don't even know. I'm sorry, say that one more time. What do you mean in terms of question if he's actually injured?
There have been questions about the timing of this.
I would be disrespectful to me to even answer that.
How would that be disrespectful to answer? No. How would that even be disrespectful to answer? Like, no, there's no coincidence or nothing. He had an injury, then he got re-injured somehow. We don't know how it happened. You talking about, how would that be disrespectful? You know it'd be disrespectful if you lying about an injury on somebody who ain't injured. You know it'd be disrespectful if you put that man out there and he was still injured. That's what disrespectful. Ain't nothing disrespectful about answering that question, man. My man Andre Jackson, what's going on with you? It'll be disrespectful for me to even sit up here and lie to you. Just say that. Say that. It'll be disrespectful for me to sit up here and lie to you.
That kid's hurt. He's banged up. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we would lie to you guys and say someone broke something.
I don't think we would lie to you guys. I don't think we would lie to you guys. I'm sorry I got to break stuff like that. I feel like I'm doing you know, I feel like I'm doing some type of conspiracy theorist Code Train show, but it ain't that, I promise you. I ain't trying to dig deep, but I don't think we would lie to you guys. What does that even say? That's disrespectful. You should say, we wouldn't lie to you guys about an injury. We wouldn't lie to you guys about an injury. This man injured. How you don't think? You don't think. You really don't.
So I hope I've stood up here every week and answered every question. I think I've never misled anyone. So
I think I've never misled anyone. That's your middle name is Misled. You hear me? Matt Misled. Misleader. Mr. Led. Okay? You are the misleader. You are the leader. You are the misleader. Okay? You are the misleader of this team. I think I have never. Boy, you talking in circles. You talk yourself. Look, you know what? This is a sign, Matt. This is good for you, though. As a believer, I promise you. This is good for you. You're not good at this. The Lord don't want you to be like this. Look, y'all, pay attention. And this ain't me picking. This me being real. He don't want you to you ain't good at this. Stop this lying. You ain't good at lying, man.
Misled anyone. So if people question that, then there's nothing I can do for that. So I would never do that to a player.
Boy, you sick, man. you sick. I agree. You ain't misled us. You be lying to us. You hear me? You be lying to us. I don't think I would lie like that. I don't think we'll tell y'all that it played. I don't think we'd do nothing like that. I say, what you say now? Oh, wait, I didn't hear. Can you? Oh, okay. I know what you're trying to say. If you think that is so disrespectful, how dare you? How dare you ask me something like this? I don't think I would do nothing like that. That's how you sound. I don't think I'll do nothing like that. How dare you ask me? That'd be disrespectful to me to even answer that question. I'm not going to even entertain that question. Boy. Man. It's a doggone shame, bro. That's a doggone shame. The real oddballs. I'm so used to seeing the real zero. The real eyeballs, man. I appreciate that. You get the fire flame. I'm doing all this dancing and jigging, and it paying off. I appreciate that. Did I get Andre Jackson? I gave you a shout out, man. I appreciate that super chat again, my guy. I appreciate that super chat, man. Woodrow Jones say he's talking in third person. Like, that man's sick, man. That man's sick, man. You just gotta stop. Look, man, sometimes you just gotta look, take note, y'all. Look, lying don't help nobody, man. It don't do nothing but stress you out. Believe me, I know this. It don't do nothing but stress you out. Y'all, when I get up here be telling these jokes, man, it's a lot of lies in these jokes. That's why y'all see me be sipping and stuff. It's stressful doing this. I don't want to lie no more. Matt, you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself, man. You look older. You only been here 1 year. You been here 1 year and aged 7 years. You and Phil Snow look the same age now. You know why? Because you be lying. You not telling the truth. Phil Snow looking young. Doing push-up challenges. With people. You looking older. Man, be real. Talking about you'll feel like you disrespected somebody and you don't think you'll do this and I don't know where I'm at. Man, just be real, man. You'll save yourself a lot of stress. I promise you. If you stay in this league longer, you gonna get there. This is how you know this is a young coach. You thought you was gonna be here and be able to talk like you some type of president or some type of congressman and just talk. You thought you was gonna be talking to the townspeople. And that you was going to be able to play the political game. And I don't mean like real politics, you know what I'm saying? But you thought you was going to be able to do the rah-rah speech. You thought you was going to be able to just use your Sunday school voice with people. And that was just going to hide all your flaws. It don't work like that. I promise you. Be real with yourself. Be real with us. Be real with us. Be real with yourself, and you'll be at peace. Whether this team work out or not, at least you'll be at peace. You'll be satisfied with what you put out there. Now you got to go to bed tossing and turning. I done lied to them people. I don't even know his wife's name, Margaret or something like that. Margaret, I done lied to them people, man. Margaret, I done lied to them people, man. I can't sleep. I can't eat. If you would have put it all out there on Front Street, you would be all right. You would have been all right. What I ain't say about the super chat? I ain't see your super chat. I got a feeling you being funny though. Hell, man, if you look, bro, don't have me scroll all the way up here and you ain't even post no super chat, man. You know I feel bad when folks be sending me super chats and I don't give them no shout out. Man. Trevicia say he thought them college speaks was work. Fire flame. Flame on. Yeah, he thought that would work and he won't let it go. He won't let it go. You can't talk to these men who got churned at the house. You be trying to talk to them like they kids and give them kid motivational speeches, and these grown behind men. And then you try to come to the media and talk to the fans like we supposed to believe it. And look, a lot of them fall for it. A lot of them fell for it. Because whenever Matt first came out talking like that, y'all was like, oh man, we love it. When that man stood up there and gave that speech, when he stood up there like he was Joel Osteen and was giving that speech, a lot of fans was like, yeah, we got one. We got one. We didn't need Eric Bieniemy. I trust and believe in Matt. Y'all was hyped about it. Now that stuff, y'all starting to see through it. A lot of folks, they ain't fell off of it yet. They still believe it. Let Matt get up there and say a speech or two. Let Matt get up there and say a speech or two. Man. Shoot. I know this Rashad because Rashad think he northern. Rashad from the south too. He think he from up north. We say churn down here. We say churn. Okay? You don't say children. Child is churn. Okay? One syllable. Yo, you know what's funny, man? I be reading his comments, man. It be little stuff. It be little stuff that be getting me, man. My man Indy Heading, what's up? What's up with you, man? I gotta get you back on the phones, dog. I gotta get you back on the phones, big dog. It be little stuff, man. When y'all be calling that dude a rat mule, that's so mean. That's mean, dog. That's mean, man. Like, I don't think he a rat. I ain't even saying he look like a rat, none of that. But it's just the wordplay. That would get me. Like, dang, how they did that? Rat mule, and that's funny to me. My man Rook Bridges, I see you up in here. EL was 1829 says, I would have thrown those groceries back in the trunk if I was Dave Tepper. I don't know what type of game he ran on them. Did they eat anything when it was in there? We in the South now. Did y'all eat anything when y'all went up in there? Well, he ain't from the South. I don't think his family from the South, so they wouldn't know no better. They wouldn't know how to work that. I don't know what he ran on them. I don't know what kind of game he ran on them, but it worked. That man got an interview voice in all the press conferences, and that junk ain't working. That's a good thing though. Like, I wish I had that. Like, my interview skills suck, man. You know what I'm saying? My interview done lost me a bunch of jobs. My interview skills done lost me a bunch of jobs, man. Shout out to Matt Rhule, man. For real. That's what I was gonna say. EL was 1829. Like, look, if they was from the South, then I would be like, look, don't go in there eating nothing out of that house. Don't go in there eating nothing out of that house. Y'all done got Roots put on y'all. The Roots. Let's talk about this game. I'm sorry, Cardinal fans. I'm sorry, man. Y'all probably like, man, it's been an hour and a half. And he didn't even mention the Cardinals. Who they play this week? Am I watching the right video? Ain't much to talk about this game. Shout out to PJ Walker. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Let me tell y'all right now. I don't think PJ Walker gonna do very well in this game. I don't believe he's a very good. I don't think he's as good as Sam Darnold. But you know what? I'm gonna be rooting for PJ Walker. You hear me? This is it right here. This the last bit. I'm almost on E. This the last bit of energy I can put into this team. I'm taking it. I'm taking the last bit of energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the last bit of energy I got for this team, the last bit of hope I got for this team, and I'm going to put it behind you, PJ. This will be an awesome game for you to win, man. I know you don't hardly believe in yourself. He do believe in himself. He sound like he got a lot of hope. I know you don't hardly believe in yourself. I believe in you, PJ. PJ, you pull this one off, and I hope Kyler Murray play. It's looking like he might not play because I don't think he practiced today, but it might just be a trick. Cardinals, y'all ain't got to trick us, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could probably send us the whole playbook. Send us the whole playbook. Send it to Matt Rhule. You know what I'm saying? Send it to Matt Rhule, and y'all still gonna beat us. Okay? Just be honest. Is Kyler Murray playing? If he is, PJ, if you can beat this Arizona Cardinals team, man, you know how quick the fan base will turn around. Do you know how fast the fan base will turn around, man? What rank is their defense? I think it's pretty high. They got a pretty good defense, man. Man, you beat this team. If you beat this team, I promise you, you'll light a spark. That'll be the spark. That'll be the spark. If you don't, oh well. Oh well. But I wish you would have started PJ a lot sooner. I had seen enough of Sam Darnold. Like I've been saying these past few episodes, I've seen enough of Sam Darnold, man. Like, we got robbed in that trade. Sam Darnold gonna be who he is. I don't know if he's gonna be here next year, but they already picked up his option. So I'd rather see PJ. I want to see PJ because I've seen the highlights. I've seen him in XFL, and I feel like this dude didn't get a fair shake. Even before last week, we know about last season when he was brought in with the Lions. He beat the Lions, and they took him right back out after winning with the team. And it seemed like he was getting comfortable, even though he threw 2 interceptions. But we still won. I feel like you should have stayed with the hot hand, even though it wasn't that hot. You should have stayed with the lukewarm hand. My man, 89J Stubbs, I appreciate that super chat. Everything going to be not like this. Jesus is the answer, Pat. I'm a born again. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Super dope, super dope. That's what it's gonna be like this game. And I think for me, especially when the game start, bro, you be like, okay, you get that little bit of hope. And they've been doing a pretty good job at crushing it early. They've been doing a good job crushing your spirits early. But at the beginning of the game, you had a little bit of hope. And they do something. You know what I'm saying? The defense come out firing. The defense be on fire. And the offense just be like, oh, okay, the offense kind of stuttering a little bit. The offense stuttering, okay. And then they just kind of go flat and they just be like, that's it. What now? So even with this game, I feel like, yeah, it's going to be one of those games where it's probably going to start out. If it don't start out good and it start out bad, it's going to be bad the whole game. I would hope that at least the first couple of drives, we look like we stand a chance. Because usually that's how we could do. You know what I'm saying? The defense get out there. Brian Burns get out there spinning like I'm a... Brian Burns said that ankle injury he got, man, he been wrestling with it for a long time. That's why whenever Mac Hart doing the sharpshooter, Mac Jones, a.k.a. Bret Hart. Ain't Bret Hart do the sharpshooter? Let's just say Ric Flair. I'm going to call him Mac Flair doing the figure 4. So when he did the figure 4 on him, That's why it hurt so bad. And that's why by the end of the game, he was really hurting because it's a ankle injury. Brian Burns, all that spinning, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that we're calling it, but shoot. But Brian Burns get out there and get the spinning. You know what I'm saying? And by halftime, they tired. You know what I'm saying? By halftime, they is tired. So we know how that's gonna go. My man 89J Stubbs again with the super chat. Said Tep got to burn it down, get insurance, and start over. Big facts, man. Like, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. But listen to this, though. And I know this go back to the first point I made that I spent an hour talking about. If it starts at the top with Tepper, right? It starts at the top with Tepper and nobody else. Then we should probably be questioning every move he makes, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if he tear this thing down, he will really have to change his philosophy, really change his logic, really change how he run this team if he wants some success. You know what I'm saying? Even if you decide to go a different route, you fire Scott Fitterer, you fire Matt Rhule and his squad, if you fire everybody, what are you going to do? What are you going to do different? You know what I'm saying? What can you do differently, man? So keep that in mind, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it can't just be Tepper and Matt Rhule fault. It's got to be Scott too, y'all. Because Tepper hired Scott Fitterer. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the way Tepper think and he hired people that think like him, what make you think they're gonna think differently than him? It just don't work like that, man. We see that. That's why Marty Herney was with Jerry Richardson so long, because Marty Herney thought like Jerry Richardson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got this. He not gonna do what Dave Tepper don't want him to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about this jump logically. Nick, what's going on with you? He said Matt Rhule was a 3-time scholar athlete, and I just learned about that, and an academic all Big Ten honorary college bench warmer. And this dude is our coach. You get the fire flame, man. You get the fire flame, dog. This junk do not make no type of sense. It would have made so much sense to bring in Eric Bieniemy. So much more sense, man. And I think what's sad now is, now that the Chiefs ain't looking as crispy as they were, that's going to give folks a reason to say, look what Eric Bieniemy doing. You know what I'm saying? But we know what the potential Eric Bieniemy, and the Eric Bieniemy would have made more sense. It would have made more sense to go after a Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator as your head coach, instead of an all hype head college team coach, or all hype. So I'm all in on PJ, man. Whatever happened with PJ, we trust you, PJ. Do your thing, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, big dog. Defense, I expect the defense to continue being the defense. Like I said, I don't have nothing bad to say about my defense. Nothing bad to say about my defense. Matt Rhule, I don't see how you can find stuff to say about him, even though Rashawn Melvin, which I think he might be injured. Rashawn Melvin might be looking kind of shaky. Sean Chandler be looking kind of shaky at times. I don't care, man. This is still a solid defense. For them to be our worst players, we still in good shape, man. Offensive wise, like I said, I trust PJ. I'm excited to see what he can do with C-Mac. I'm excited to see what he can do with C-Mac, man. PJ, if you get out there looking crazy, boy. If you get out there looking crazy, boy, I'm going to be laughing. You hear me? I am going to be laughing. Some injury news. Brandon Zylstra is back. Well, he designated to return, and Deontay Brown is designated to return. I'm pretty sure Brandon Zylstra is the most important one. Deontay Brown, I'm not sure, because I don't know what they want to do with him. I have no idea what they want to do with Deontay Brown. I don't know if they trust him. I don't know if they realize that might have been a bad pick. I know Deontay Brown looked good in them pictures y'all been looking at. I know he looked good in them highlights y'all been looking at, but we ain't got to see him on the field yet. You hear me? We ain't got to see him on the field yet. They scared to put him out there, and let that be a sign. Let that be a sign. That don't even make sense. In a situation where we got offensive linemen going down and you still won't put this man out there for the world to see, either he real good, which is going to make you look even crazier. If Deontay Brown is any good, if Deontay Brown is good and you just not putting him out there, you're going to look crazy, right? If Deontay Brown is not good, you're going to look crazy. So either way, you're going to look crazy. So you might as well just go ahead and put him out there. Samuel J., what's going on with you? Yeah, that was super dirty. 89, super dirty. I think I talked about this a little bit. That's how you know, man. Like, Matt, it doesn't cost. It don't hurt to be real. Okay, you're not gonna hurt nobody's feelings. I don't know what it is about you when it comes to hurting certain player feelings. You know what I'm saying? When it came to Sam Darnold, I don't want to embarrass him. I love the guy's this, the guy's that. But when it comes to PJ, oh, you can't get out there and almost throw an interception. The man he ain't even throw no interception. He almost threw an interception, and you got out there and, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. When it comes to PJ, y'all follow me. Follow me, hit that like button real quick. Then when it comes to your own player, when they first asked you about Brian Burns, oh, I don't want to call them names. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it. I did talk to the refs, this, that, and the third. Then the next time they asked you about it, you forgot about the injury. You forgot about the injury. And you sit up here and say, I love Mac Jones. I was with him. I practiced with him. I love him so much. I love him. You do not care about these players. You do not protect these players. It's sad, man. It is sad. Let's get into the comments a little bit before I go, man. Let's see. Moni said he already looked crazy. Yeah, big time. He already looked crazy. My man said PJ ain't playing. They gonna find a way to get Sam in there. They gonna rent a shoulder. They gonna rent a shoulder and make him play. A lot of people saying that. I even heard some people saying that it's possible they might let Matt Barkley play over PJ. Don't let this happen. Please don't let this happen. Please don't let this happen. I'm seeing that. They might let Matt Barkley play, please. Pretty please, man. And I'll be honest, Matt Barkley shouldn't even be on the active roster. Like he shouldn't even be activated. I think they should start James Morgan. You had him on the practice squad all year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can have Matt Barkley there for a veteran presence, but, you know, Sam Darnold can be on the sideline. That shoulder ain't hurt. That shoulder is not hurt. Hugo next up say Matt Rhule trying to get fired. Man, if he was trying to get fired, he'd be telling the truth. This man lying for no reason. That's what's gonna get. That's how you know he ain't doing this on purpose. That's how you know he ain't doing this on purpose. D Jackson says Rhule said he knew Mac Jones would be successful, but didn't draft him. Lies. Go back and watch Camp Confidential. Go back and watch Camp Confidential. Go back and watch it. The man be lying for no reason. Andre Presley, I let him say that. E. Edwards 1829 say Sam need a mental health break. Well, he need to be straight up with it. You see, Calvin Ridley came out and said it. look, it's okay to come out and say that now. Players are saying that now. I know you around the Southern Mafia and they don't want you to talk about your mental health, man. They still, I ain't want to embarrass the guy. Say that. Say, man, look, I'm stressed out. I ain't supposed to be doing this. This too much. Shoot. Simon, this makes sense. I like this one. He said none of them want to lose. None of them want to lose. They just aren't clicking as in offense. This the truth. This the truth. This is the truth. I really believe that as well, man. Like, I really believe they just not getting it. They just not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I think, and I think it's because they're young. Matt Rhule is a young head coach in the NFL. Joe Brady is a young offensive coordinator. They just don't get it. Teddy Bridgewater even said it's going to take them a while to really get it. It's going to take. They just need practice. They need more time, and I think they'll get it. I just don't want to stick around for this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm be here, but this, man, come on. I got time for this. Let's see. Joseph Skinner says, sign Cam and let him mentor PJ. Darnold hurt and seeing ghosts again. Sorry, Sam, but you're third string now. Like, that made too much sense to me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want Cam to come back, but that just makes sense, man. And somebody made a really good point, man. Most good teams, they don't let go their star quarterback without having a foolproof plan or having a proven backup, which is a contradiction. But they don't do that unless they have a backup plan. And we just did it totally wrong, man. It was totally wrong, and we gonna get whatever is coming to us, man. You hear me? We about to get whatever is coming to us, y'all. Panther fans, this game, I hope we win. You know what I'm saying? It'd be cool if we won. You know what I'm saying? Especially with PJ. It'll be dope. But I don't see us winning this game. You know what I'm saying? I really don't see us winning this game. To be honest with you, I'm really just ready to watch our defense work versus their offense. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how well our defense play against their offense. I really want to see PJ. And it ain't, I ain't that excited about this game. I'm definitely not that excited about this game. Big Fast Real Joe Jones, he said, as a fan base, we are exhausted. We want to win now. Enough time has passed. Yeah, man. Nobody want to keep doing this. Just be sitting around watching football just to watch football year after year. Going to these games, trying to figure out how to watch these games. Y'all be buying all that Panther memorabilia and all kinds of stuff. Man, please. Y'all be spending y'all money. We keep doing this and doing this. Y'all don't do nothing we want. Y'all don't do nothing we want. Man, please. Dang. What's up, Elijah Haynes? What's going on with you? He said, what's up, baby Bubba? I feel like this is one of them games we not expected to win, but we do. Do I kind of feel like that? I mean, I don't know if I feel like this about this game, but I know the feeling you're talking about. And it's possible. We're going to find out. That first quarter going to tell it. You know what I'm saying? That first quarter is going to tell the story. And we're going to be like, oh, that's enough. That's enough. Panther fan, let me get up out of here, man. I done did 2 hours. Remember, come back later. I'm going to put the DraftKings link in the description. I'm going to put the DraftKings link in the description. If you want to play your boy, I hope David can get back in there. If he can't, then it'll be extra space. But if you want to play your boy in DraftKings, man, and get you some bragging rights over your boy, because I'm really good. I just had a bad week last week. I'm going to put the link in the description, man. I appreciate everybody who showed up tonight, man. You hung out with your boy for 2 hours. I be holding y'all hostage. You know what I'm saying? I be holding y'all hostage, and y'all just be kind of going along with it. And I appreciate y'all, man. You hear me? I appreciate y'all. Panther fans, guess what? Hey, it don't matter. It do not matter. If the Panthers... Oh, dog it. Dog, man. I hate I did that. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my credits going. Messing up my system. Okay, here we go. If the Panthers don't ever win another game, guess what? If the Panthers don't ever win another game, guess what? You gonna be winning. You hear me? I appreciate all the super chats. It don't matter if the Panthers don't ever win another game, man. You gonna win, man. Panther fans, we winning. You know what I'm saying? We got it this morning. And we won. Panther fan, I appreciate y'all hanging out with your boy tonight, man. You didn't have to do it, but you did, man. And listen to me rant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I appreciate all them likes. Make sure y'all hit them likes on the way out. Them is free. I appreciate all the super chats. Hit your boy on the Cash App. $the train stop or PayPal. PayPal.me/Pat Coltrane. You hear me? Follow me on Twitter at Pat Coltrane. That's where I'm gonna be at. That's where I'm gonna be at. And that's where I be Pat. Bars. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook.com/Pat Coltrane. You hear me? We live over there now too. You know what I'm saying? All my aunts, my uncles, my cousins watching me now. You know what I'm saying? And they see what y'all be saying. Don't make them pull up on you. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Is that what y'all use Facebook for? With your family? I use Facebook for my family. And Twitter, I be talking junk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because most of my family know how I use Twitter. But Panther fans, this is dope, man. I appreciate all my moderators. I seen y'all, Moni, Trevicia, Edward. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add some more moderators, man. Put them sevens up before you leave for my boy 704. RIP 704 Charlotte Bound. We miss you, big dog. This team is acting up down here, man. This team, man. You hear me? This team acting up. Panther fans, this big old Wednesday, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. You hear me? Enjoy the rest of y'all week. It's all downhill from here, baby Bubba. I said it's all downhill from here. Woodrow Jones, take it easy, big dog. Marvin Boyd III, take it easy. Tree of Life. Shelly Long. Take it easy, Ice Cold. Yeah. Y'all, this is dope, man. I did 2 hours again, man. I'm gonna explain y'all why I get so excited, because I can do 2-hour shows. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit later. Pete Thomas. All right, y'all. I'm going, y'all.